Hi, Gemini. Welcome to Channel 143. I'm Antonia. My 143 fam, I am so grateful that you're here and I'm so excited to kick off 2019 with you. This video will be for Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising. I will have timestamps down below for my first general overview reading for Gemini and then for the love spread to follow. I'm also going to do a little bit of an extended reading. I'm going to pull an extra few cards at the end, which I have not done before, but I think that's going to be a great way to give you guys a little more clarity to kick off the new year with. Okay, gems, one last thing I want to mention before I jump into your reading. I'm going to be giving away 2 free readings. This is something I may be doing every month. If you would like to be considered for a free reading, leave me a comment below. Let me know how you've connected to this video. Let me know that you have subscribed, and I will let the winners know before the end of the month. Okay, gems, let's see what is in store for us for January 2019. Gemini, January 2019. Now, I'm a Gemini sun. I haven't pulled cards for myself yet, so I'm very excited to see what's in store. But right off the bat, gems, I'm getting that Geminis need to let go of something. But I think we've done it, right? We've let something go in 2018, right? Is it gone? Is it gone? Because if it is, you have something, we have something new that is big and it is faded. Now, it may not be in love. This, for many Geminis, this is career-based, okay? Keep in mind, this is your general overview. This is not the love reading yet. But there's something big and there's something faded. If you haven't let go of the old thing, it's time to do that early in 2019. Okay, gems, let's jump in. January 2019 for Gemini. Can you believe 2019? Flying by. Yeah, okay, this is why we let go. We let go of old work situations, old business partners, old friends, romantic relationships, anything that did not serve us, that was holding us back, that wasn't vibing high enough. I think we already did that. For the majority of us, that is done. This is what comes in. Think about this. You're starting a brand new year with shower of abundance. Do you love these sounds in the background, Gemini? It's like universe is like, we're just going to honk this really obnoxious horn right now to drill this in. Yeah, it's here. We're not waiting anymore. For a while, Gemini, we were stuck in this purgatory-like state where we had to wait for everything. Do you remember how you felt this time last year? The energy came in for me at the end of 2017, a few days before 2018 kicked off. I had this energy of like, my whole life's about to change. I don't know how or why or what's going to come through for me, but the energy of it has arrived, okay? And for many of us, we've had some really life-changing things happen in 2018, but now kicking off 2019, we don't have to wait for anything. Do you get it? For us now, it's career-based. There's a shower of abundance, of money, of new success, new business partnerships. This is also going to apply to love for so many of you, especially if you have been separated from a partner. There's way more love now that comes in. There's something bigger and better, okay? Yeah. And then relationship pops. All right, Gemini. So love comes through this one too. Look at this. But because we have these healthy new relationships, and this isn't just love, these are relationships, healthier relationships with our families. What I'm getting, and this is big for Gemini, we have felt for so long, like the friends that we were attracting, like we were so conscious about what we were manifesting in love, and we were so on point with those boundaries that it almost kind of blinded us. Like, we now need to take those boundaries and that high-level self-esteem and those high-level manifestations and apply that to friendships. What I'm getting for so many Gemini is that we feel disconnected from our tribe. It's like friends that have come and gone. They maybe had some of the elements that we have. We can be very spiritual, creative, but even though we're air signs, we still want people that are grounded and relatable. Even if we're not, we still want people around us who are grounded and relatable, in addition to having that work hustle, that creative flow, that high level of all these great things that we can manifest. It's like we want the best of all of that in our friendships, and there's been a legitimate disconnect. So that's what I'm getting for Geminis right now in terms of relationship. It's friendships. The shower of abundance is now going to start to pull in higher level energies for us in terms of our circle. So don't be surprised if your circle of friends changes up in 2019. By the end of 2019, you may have completely new faces, but it's a good phase. It's a good, people are phasing out. We're vibing higher. We're manifesting very high level energy. There is something very, very big happening for all Geminis. And it's because we waited. We had so many challenging years with love. We had so many challenging years with career and trying to redefine ourselves, trying to rebuild, the wait is over, Gems. Okay, sitting at the center of the reading is energy work. Some of us need some legitimate energy work done. Okay, I'm a shaman. I can help you with this. Go to my website. I make custom candles. I am available for deep soul shamanic Reiki healing. If you are an energy healer yourself, make sure that you're working on you, not just everybody around you. But if you have somebody in your life that is a trusted healer, this is the time early in January to get that work done. It's more than cleansing energy, okay? It's what I'm channeling for Gemini. It's cleansing energy. It's balancing chakras. It's patching up auric holes around us. But then it's getting Gemini in this divine flow, in this one, so these blessings can come all the way in. But there is a huge emphasis on friendships. There are people around you, Gemini, and I'm getting female right now. It's coming through very strong. This applies to me too. There are some women around you that cannot handle where you're at. There are some women that are upset that you are madly in love with your new partner, or that you have this success. This could be a family member. This doesn't just have to do with female friends, or someone who, it could be a male that has more of a female energy to them, or those characteristics, but I'm getting a lot of jealousy. But you know, Gemini, that's how you know you're winning. When people show up and they're a little bit of a hater, but then you're like surrounded by this abundance of love too, you have arrived. Gemini, you have arrived. We have arrived. It's all here now. Get your energy work done to clear out those cords. There are some people, and this isn't to scare you because you're more powerful than this, Gemini, but there are people, because of this jealousy, even if they're not healers, they don't really know how to send negative energy. It may be very amateur if they are trying to send any sort of negative energy your way. You will overcome it, but there are people who, it's like I'm getting psychic attack. But I think you feel that. If this applies to you, you've already been feeling this. This isn't new in January, but Gemini, January is the time to get it done, okay? Don't go through the whole month struggling with other people's energies. Call on Archangel Michael, I'm getting. Call on Archangel Michael to cleanse energy cords, to really, to set the stage. Okay, so before I start doing my videos, I like to listen to Kanye. You can laugh at me, but I love Kanye. His first like 2 albums are so incredible, but I always listen to All of the Lights. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Gemma, I mean, I work in the music industry professionally. Like that applies to me a millionfold. But like to you too, where's the spotlight being like? Where is it? What is in the spotlight? Is it you? Is it a creative project you're working on? Why are people so jealous, Gemini? Like, recognize that it's not a bad thing, but I just hear this like anthem, All of the Lights. I just hear it. It's like almost too loud in my head. Like, did I forget to turn that off on my phone? Oh no, I'm channeling this now. Okay. All right, Gemini. Recognize that you're on the spotlight. Don't worry about any haters. Like, literally pay 0 attention. You are coming full circle with better friendships, people, women in particular, that are so healthy and so grown and so evolved and so just like successful and on point in their own life that they can celebrate your successes, even the things that they haven't achieved yet. You are coming into the stage in your life where you are connecting with friends that can and will celebrate you with no ulterior motives. It's not the smile on their face, but yet they're like dying inside when they find out you're in love and this, oh my God, Gemini's successful in another area of their life now. That's not what it is. If those people still exist in your life, cut them out. That was this energy going into this. Let it go. There's people that you need to let go of because there's creative energy and there's new fated relationships coming in. All right. I think you get these messages. Keeping it moving. Past the energy work for Gemini. in this awesome month of shower abundance. Of course, it flies off the table. Hold on a minute. Jam. Let me just regroup here. Yes, yes. My camera, it like goes out a little bit. But you can see this, right? Blessing in disguise. These people, these energies that we need to cleanse, it's all a blessing in disguise. The people that had to go, it's all a blessing in disguise. And you love people, Gemini. We don't get enough credit for being loyal. I always tell people, well, I've got a lot of water in my chart. I'm Sicilian, so I'm a very, very loyal friend to have. But that's a Gemini quality. We're not going to bullshit and show up for people that we don't care about. But when Geminis are in love, we really love. And when Geminis have to cut ties with people, we can do it. And it seems like it's really easy. I can't tell you how many times people have been like, oh, you're just like, how did you do that? You have no emotion. You just didn't care. Oh, no, I care. I just love myself more than any BS that comes in, you know? So I let go of people that don't serve me well, as I know you do as a Gemini, but we still feel things. Yes, we do. And I'm definitely getting for some of you, Gemini. I'm just feeling this very heavy energy just for a moment. We're not going to sit in this. You feel bad because you had to let people go. Well, you don't feel bad. You know you had to, and there's no, you don't second guess it, but deep in your heart, you're like, oh, I didn't want to let them go. I thought you were in it for life with me. Okay. Trust me, Gemini. This is what's happening. Like, we're letting people go, but this is why. There is so much good energy here. But that's why the energy work is sitting at the center of the reading, because it could just be, you just had a hard time letting some people go. I don't even think it was in romantic relationships. For many of us, romantic relationships are better than they've ever been, okay? I'm really getting friendships. Be careful for some women around you, Gemini, that are just not sending you that great of energy. Let your past go. It's the same message. Let it go. Keep them in the past. Do the energy work. Clear the energy cords. And then get back into that shower of abundance, that flow of abundance, so that we can really jump off our year in a big way. Okay? Shower of abundance. Let's get some clarity now. Let's get some clarifiers. But Gemini, are you feeling good? I mean, okay, we've had to clear some people out. I get it. We got to cleanse some of this out, do the energy work so that we can get back into that flow. But we're stepping into the flow, right? We're not really bringing too much into the new year that shouldn't be here. We've been doing work for quite some time to change our lives. We have arrived. We have arrived. The shower of abundance. It's already here. It's already here. Even if you don't know how it's going to manifest in 2019, the energy's already here. You feel it. Relationships is being clarified by notice the signs. Now, with this relationship card, I keep channeling these relationships, friendships. Notice the signs that person is just pretending to be happy for you, Gemini. Notice the signs that person may not be able to handle your success. Notice the signs that people may not be vibing where you're vibing now. And it's not that we do that with any kind of judgment. We just walk away from that, acknowledge it, walk away, move forward out of self-love. The universe is showing you that there are certain people that are not meant to be in your life. But also, on the other side of this, Gemini, especially if you've already done that, the universe is showing you signs that there are people that are of the highest good to come into your life. Now, here's a message, and I started channeling this a couple hours ago for Gemini, and this applies to us all. Gems, sometimes we're so creative, right? I'm a songwriter. I'm a recording artist professionally. I have been since I was 14. I've written for some pretty big people. So this applies to me too. Sometimes we come across really awesome people and we don't trust it. We're not the only ones who can be great, right? And I think Geminis, we're not so quick to be jealous. We're like, oh, I just want to be social, and sometimes I'm going to overlook some things because I just want to be playful and awesome and just a great friend, and I want to talk to you. But sometimes some people show up and they're so so incredible that like we don't even believe it. They're like our level, completely our level. Our talent, our ability to communicate, our loyalty, our fun, our playful. And it's like, are you real? Or are you just like, are you a jump off? You see what I'm doing? What are you doing? And it's really their energy though. They're not copying you. That was the message. They're not copying you, Gemini. You are just now pulling in people who are resonating at your level. So for those of you who are at that stage, because this will happen in stages, notice those signs too. There are people who are going to be as talented and as brilliant and as communicative as you. Allow it. Allow it all the way in. Why? Because you've been praying for it. Geminis collectively have been praying, really trying to manifest higher level relationships in their life. Real friends, that real circle, even if it's just a friend, just one person that comes in, it's really all you need. It's a big energy for Geminis this month. Energy work being clarified, sitting at the center. Release and surrender. Surrender to the fact that we had to let some people go. I get it. Surrender to those negative feelings, that heartbreak, and let's move past it now, okay? Let's cleanse and detox. Let go of the energy cords. We got to get into this. This is where your focus needs to be. This is here. Let the past stay in the past. As long as we cut ties with love, we're good. It's all a blessing in disguise. Because once, Gemini, by the end of January, you may already have manifested a new business partnership, a new bestie, someone who's going to feel like a brother or a sister to you, somebody who's going to feel like family. Your soul recognizes them and they're so brilliant before the end of January, okay? So stay in the positive place. Acknowledge that maybe you're working through some of that emotional stuff from having to cut ties, but like understand you did it from a place of self-love. It's okay. Sometimes people come and go. We can come and go in people's lives. It's okay. All right, Gemini, I'm not going to like stay on that forever, but blessing in disguise. Remember some of these people that had to go. We have some emotions. We're a little up too high. We can't stop thinking about endings. All of this stuff we had to release and surrender. Time to ground yourself. But also, too, we're manifesting and we're so spiritually connected. Our energy is up so high. We need to ground ourselves so this can come all the way in. Okay? It's spiritually already there. For many of us, we are already seeing that manifest into the physical. Let all of it come all the way in. This is a divine flow, Gemini, that you're going to want to be tapped into all year long. You have the possibility, you have the choice. You can choose whether or not you want to stay in the shower of abundance for a month or if you want this to last all year, okay? Part of what's going to help you and us is to be grounded. We need to ground ourselves. Some of us, our energy is up a little too high. I'm getting meditations. Meditate every day, Gem. Meditate. If you're out of the flow of meditating daily, you got to get back into it, okay? It's going to help ground you, especially to start your day, either to start or to end your day. But I'm getting something that Geminis need to do and get in the habit of doing every day. Let your past go is being clarified by a child. You may have let go of a romantic relationship with somebody that you had a child with. For some of you, you're letting the past go because you're moving into a really beautiful chapter in your life. I've been getting from many people this fertility energy. I'm not sure if I've pulled this for Gemini yet, possibly, in the last couple of readings that I've done. This is coming through very strong for us now. Some Geminis, whether this could be a creative project too, but I'm getting the Geminis, are you preparing to start a family with somebody? That makes so much sense that maybe your circle's going to change because now you're not available to be out with your girlfriends every night and you want people who are more in alignment with this high level love, this family energy that are so awesome and you can go out and have fun with, but also get the balance of this. But there's something about child that is being let go of. Maybe it was the idea of starting a family, but it was with the wrong person. So this is going to have a few different meanings for some of you. What I'm also getting, okay, with this is that some of you had to let go of a particular field of work to step into a new business, a new creative endeavor that involves children. this is where you're going to have success. The Child card, even though it is clarifying let your past go, is being shown to me as positive energy. So whatever it is about children, there's positive, protected energy there, okay? If that's the new journey, then that's where you're headed, and that's where all this beautiful, abundant energy is going to go. But we got to let the past go, okay? All right. We clear the energy, right? It's just like, I don't even think you need that much of a detox. I think, honestly, Gemini, we're so in this, nothing's going to stop this. We can't even stop this. We're vibing very, very high. Just make sure your circle of friends are vibing high too. If you're not sure, take some time and ask for signs. Clarifying the general portion of this reading. Yep. New projects, new ideas, new beginnings, all divinely inspired, Gem. That's why we have such successful energy around us. This project is maybe why some people are jealous. Let them feel that. That's going to be their process. Let's not judge them. Let's send them nothing but love. But appreciate that you've gotten to a point in your life that you are so blessed and you are so full of joy that people are kind of hating on you because of that. When you get to that point in your life, you have made it. Okay? Okay. You get it. Gemini, let's jump into love. Before we do, bottom of the deck, balance. That's it. Just balance. Some of these friendships, it might not be jealousy, but it's just that you can't continue to give more than you receive. And that's another reason why some people have kind of needed to be filtered out, okay? All right, Jeff. Let's get into love. I have a very aggressive Scorpio kitty trying to get out of a room, so I may need to pause this in a minute if it gets too loud. My little baby Scorpio. I heard him cry. Okay. Gemini in love. Gemini in love for January 2019. It's already good. This is already good. It's already good. It's already good. I told you, it's already good. Love is safe. It is exciting. So many of us have met life partners or people who have the potential. So our true love has showed up, and that's why it's safe. But let me tell you, want to know what comes with this? Passion. Oh my God, Gemini. It's like passion and fun. I'm telling you, for some of you, it's not the career. It was just like the high level love that you've manifested in your life. People can't handle seeing you so happy. Sitting at the center. It's your true love. It's safe to love. They're your soulmate. You know, you have this past life connection to them. Everything just vibes really well. They're your best friend. This is the best love that you have ever had. And if you are not feeling that right now, Gemini, trust me, they're on their way in. We're not waiting anymore. Do you get it? You deserve love. You know that. That's why the soulmates and the safe and the true love, that's why it all shows up. We have exercised so much self-love by being conscious of who we surround ourselves with. We've exercised so much self-love by cutting ties with toxic people. We don't tolerate it anymore. It doesn't come in. If it shows up in a new person, they get to go too. The universe is rewarding Geminis across the board. It's big, big energy here. So this isn't just your career is on point, but love is a little iffy, Gemini. If you're single and you don't know what I'm talking about yet, this is the energy that's showing up in your life. Ooh, in this new year. Look. For those of us in relationships, you may have had some difficulty over the last few months, but I think that it's already been resolved or it's about to be. Make the effort. It's still worth your while. I'm getting children again with this. Many of you are considering having children. It is safe to love, clarified by soulmate. I mean, come on, 2 soulmate cards, it is safe to love. Do you get it, Gemini? Some people, the love is good, but the career, they're struggling. Some people have the career, but the love, they're struggling. For us, and let me tell you, we waited. For some of us, it was like almost a decade of craziness. The good love, the good energy has arrived. We have arrived. We have learned our lessons. 2019 is a phenomenal year. 2018 was better than we had experienced in past years. So 2019, mark my words, 2019 and 2020, some of the people watching this video, some of the Geminis that show up on my channel, their careers launch. They meet the love of their life if they're not already here, okay? But you have the family, the children, the soulmate, this true love that is safe. energy's here. I'm telling you, this is clarifying true love. You're starting a family, or you already have children, and there's a new partner coming in who really, really connects to your child. You really connect to their child. If you are in a committed relationship with somebody and you already have children, you've already met. If someone had children prior to being in a relationship with you, or you guys just have your own children, it's like there's this whole intact family unit. If I'm definitely getting there's a single mom, a single dad that has had a really hard time connecting with new love because the child didn't really accept it, or you prioritize your child as you should. And so when there was a disconnect, you got rid of people who didn't connect with your child. This true love will. If they're not already in your life, they're about to be. January, keep your eyes open. There's a really positive relationship between your partner and your children. It's like that problem that has existed in the past doesn't exist anymore. Okay? I am also getting too that for some of you, you've had children, you're a little bit older, so your children are older, maybe have moved out of the house, and now you're dating again, and you don't have to worry about that dynamic anymore, right? But there's something about a brand new energy coming in. Past life relationship is being clarified by separation. Gemini, I've said it in other videos, there have been some breakups. That's why you have this new beautiful love coming in. But I was saying with this card as well, make the effort. There have been some difficulties over the last few months, Gem. This person really is your true love. And maybe you didn't get divorced. It wasn't a true breakup, but you had a separation. And throughout that separation, something has healed or is healing. Make the effort. This is a big one. This is not a love you want to exit from your life quickly, okay? I'm also getting to that if there were abrupt separations, another separation card though here. If anything was abrupt, the universe was either protecting you from someone who really wasn't of the highest good to be in your life, or that person is just not done. Okay? But there's a lot of separation in this. So for some of you, the jump off for the healthier relationships was having to go through some sort of separation or breakup. What I'm getting though from this card is it's like, if you're free, you enjoy being free. You are so happy to be out of an old, stale relationship. So over it. It's like you break up and you mourned it for like a day, and they're still heartbroken over you, but you're like, oh yeah, I can't wait to meet that new cute guy or the new cute girl at that place that I always go to, or whatever, It's like there's happiness in it. But again, for some of you, you needed to regroup during a separation so that you could move forward with an existing love in a happier and healthier way. And for some of you, I know I got this I think in the December reading, you separated because you were being rushed into having children, or the conversation was too intense. You needed to make sure that this was the right direction to go. I am seeing that you come back into this relationship and you make a commitment like starting a family, or just a deeper commitment that will eventually result in family, okay? And for those of you that are just perfectly healthy and happy in relationships, you don't need me to read cards for you. You know that you guys are good. Yeah, I love this card for Gemini when it comes up, But if you need that affirmation, it's like, it's so beautiful. It makes sense of all the separations before. Clarifying, make the effort is playfulness. Play with your partner, Gemini. Are you having fun? Was there a disconnect with this? Is that it got so serious that it got a little too serious? Real serious right now isn't going to work for Gemini. So if you're cross-watching, no. They want to play and have fun with their soulmate. They want to act like these little kids for a little while, especially if you are trying to start a family. Gemini still needs to know that they get to have fun with you. If Gemini start to feel trapped, they're going to leave, and they're going to enjoy leaving. Gemini's not going to tolerate being trapped. I'm definitely getting for some Gemini, I don't think it's still happening. Yeah, someone was just being rushed into something. You could have been rushed into marriage or moving in together too. It was just too intense. Something got too serious. You pumped the brakes, but now you're willing to explore with this person again, as long as it's playful. As long as it's this beautiful, soulmate, playful, safe energy, that's going to work for Gemini. Okay, let's get a crowning energy, gems. I mean, what do we love more than this? Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Geminis just want to talk. That's what I get more than anything. We just want to play, and then we want to talk all hours of the night. And then, you know, if you're traveling, then we're traveling, we just want to talk on the phone a little longer than you normally would. We just want to talk. We want to sit, you know, in a coffee house and just like, let's just talk about everything. Let's have that playful fun, okay? Key to a Gemini's heart are deep, meaningful conversations. But listen to Geminis too. And Gemini, that message is going to go both ways. We like to talk, make sure you're listening, make sure we are listening, okay? Okay, you get it. We're having fun. Gemini, we're having fun. We're having fun. That's why love is amazing. Do you see this? I feel like this message is for Gemini. Dream, believe, achieve. This is for you, Gemini, okay? We're good. Our energy is so on point. We're kicking off the new year just killing it across the board. And for those of you still dealing with separations, it's resolving one way or another. In January, you will feel better. You won't be grieving anymore by the end of January if you are, you know, fresh out of a separation, okay? There's really good love for Gemini, whether you are single or you are in a committed relationship. I am getting the gems for those of you in committed relationships. Just keep things fresh and playful, okay? Especially if you're trying to start over, you're giving somebody a second chance to come in. Make sure it doesn't get back to being too serious, because that's just not the energy we want right now, okay? So keep it fun, keep it sexy, be flirtatious. That's how you're going to have success. Very good energy. Gems, I'm going to do a little bit of an extended, okay? I'm going to pull angel cards for Gemini in January, for January 2019. What angels are with us and what message, okay, for Geminis in January. Oh, this is so beautiful. Azrael, comfort. Can you see this? I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. This is for my gems who are still going through the separation. Like I said, in January, you're going to stop grieving. It's going to stop hurting. Gems, for so many of you, this doesn't apply to love. You're very loyal, and it really hurts you to let go of those friendships, especially those people that once upon a time, you guys were just inseparable. It hurts us. Oh my God, it hurts us. People never give us credit for that. They just think it's easy for Geminis. It's not. We feel. We're so emotional, and we're just in our head about it. We're just creating. We'll just use that energy and create something, but it doesn't mean we're not in our feelings. Azrael is going to help with the grief, okay, Gems? You made the right decision. You know that. I don't think you second guess that. I just think it's just hard for us. We don't like to cut people out. When we love, we're loyal. It's really hard for us to accept. But you got it. You accept. The angels are here in this card. We heal. It's all healed, okay? January's going to feel better. But one more deck for a little bit more of an extended. I'm obsessed with animals. Animal rescue is a huge part of my life. So I came across this deck with little doggies. They're so cute. I'm obsessed. It's so big, it's really hard to shuffle, so I don't really want to shuffle too much on camera. I shuffle extensively before I start reading, so do not worry. What this beautiful, adorable doggy deck is going to tell us for January. This will speak to any challenges that come up and how we are to approach these challenges, okay? What message do these beautiful little doggy messages have for us? Beautiful little doggy cards have for us. So cute. I mean, how can you not love little pictures of dogs? Okay, Gemini 2019, kicking off the year. I love when I start channeling something so intensely and then the cards show up, because for you, I want you to feel how genuine and authentic these readings really are. All right, 2 cards popped, but I'm saving the best for last. How cute is this? Excellence, do your best. Gemini, This is why people are hating a little. Not only are you in the state of excellence, but you're being rewarded. People know who you are. They know your work. You're successful across the board, okay? Do your best. But also don't be a perfectionist. I know that's hard sometimes for us. Don't be a perfectionist. Okay? But do your best, which I know Gemini you're going to do. But here's the main message. Remember, if you haven't watched the first spread, you just need to. This came up almost obnoxiously. Belonging. Find your path. I mean, gems, how much energy have we put out? Our love's on point, our career's on point, but we're missing that core of really supportive, high-vibing people that are also grounded and relatable that we can still be our full self with, but are spiritually connected, right? This is so big for Geminis right now. There's a big focus on that in January, but there's going to be a big focus on that throughout 2019. Like I said earlier, you may have a brand new group of friends by December 2019 than you go into the new year with. It's okay. Again, you have angels supporting you through this. We know how loyal we are. So if we cut somebody out, it's because we don't have a choice. So there's nothing to feel bad about. But the beautiful thing that I'm getting from this, especially because that was a message that was coming through right from the get-go, was about friendships and finding that circle. There are people coming into your life in 2019 that will feel like family to you, gems. And these are people who are going to stay. Okay? Not even just in love. I think in love, we have much better energy than in circle of friends. There's something, me included, I get it. When you're at this very high level vibration, but yet you still want to be this relatable, grounded. I'm very good. And in my career, I'm an entrepreneur. I get it. I love the spiritual, but balanced with the work hustle. I'm still a Sicilian chick from New York, right? I like people who understand what that means, but still evolved and spiritual. It's hard. It's a hard balance to find. They're coming to us. Do you get it? We're connecting with each other. They're here. This is going to be a big focus in January, okay? So keep your eyes open. Don't be afraid to let go of people that just don't really fulfill a higher level purpose in your life anymore. But do it with love if you let anybody go. Okay, gems. I am so excited for this amazing new life that we're building. We've already been building, but this incredible success and abundance, new friends, soulmate, high-level love, to kick off the new year with this. Count your blessings, have gratitude for this every single day, to stay in that flow and to keep vibing high and manifesting high. I'm so grateful to be able to celebrate this with you, okay? Gems, if you would like an individual reading or deeper soul healing, custom candles, reach out to me. My website is urbansoulguru.com. You can check out my offerings and how to contact me there. I will be back for mid-month mini love readings. I may start doing other readings too throughout the month. It's really going to come down to time because I do have a career outside of doing all of this, but I'm brainstorming and eventually we'll be doing some new things. But definitely in the month of January, I will be back for the mid-month love readings. And again, as I mentioned early on, if you'd like to be considered for a free reading in January, leave me a comment below. Let me know that you have subscribed. But please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I am so grateful for your support, Gemini. I love you guys so much. I'm sending you so much love, so much light. Welcome to this awesome new year. You have arrived. You have arrived. Say it to yourself daily, okay? Listen to Kanye, All the Lights. I'm telling you, it's like, it's a big energy. It's that energy, whether you like him or not. It's that energy. I love you, gems.